What is going on, y'all? We about to talk about this quickly. Coffee dates, ice cream dates. Again, I think one of the problems is social media. And the reason I say this is because people get on social media and literally base their entire lives off of what somebody else is doing or saying on social media. And that can be very detrimental because y'all will sit up and listen to certain types of people tell you that coffee dates are low effort, ice cream dates, going to the park is low effort, bare minimum. And then in the same breath, leave out the fact that they are in a totally different tax bracket. So, of course, people that are making a certain level of money, you know, if you're making over 6 figures, for example, of course, a coffee date might be low effort or bare minimum to somebody that's making over $100,000 a year. But expecting people that are making $15, $20, hell, $25 an hour or less, and then thinking that people that are in that tax bracket are going to be able to afford to spend hundreds to thousands of dollars on a first date is ridiculous. Here it is, you're lucky to get $1,200 every 2 weeks, making $15 an hour. So of course, why would you think somebody that's making $15 an hour is going to be able to spend hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars on a first date? And then what don't make sense is, and I know people gonna get mad at me, but a first date, in my opinion, I'm not spending a bunch of money on a first date. I'm not. Number one, I don't know you. I'm not going to be putting that much money and investing that much money, time, and energy into somebody that I don't know. And keep in mind, it's a first date. You're just now getting to know this person. Y'all expect people to overly invest in you when you have not shown or proved that you are even worth the time, the energy, or the investment. And I can already see somebody going, oh, but that's so wrong. And no, it's not. Because a lot of you are not worth a pot to piss in. Why should somebody be spending $300, $400, $500, $600 thousands of dollars on somebody that you're not even, you find out during the first date that you don't even really like them like that? That's a waste of money. That's a waste of time. That's a waste of energy. So, excuse me for being low effort. Also, I feel the same way when people talk about sex. You paying for somebody's dinner doesn't entitle you to their body, or having sex. A lot of people, in my opinion, are users and predators and abusers. Hence why we have all of this arguing over people feeling entitled to somebody else's money, somebody else's time, somebody else's body, etc. And a lot of that is coming from a place of predatory. I'm just gonna be real. Y'all really in this, boy, talking about some damn, well, you know, I'm not going on dates if all we're going to be doing is having coffee. And again, if that's your preference, you have every right to your preference, right? You have every right to that. I'm not going to take that away from you. And at the same time, it is once again mighty odd how all of these people who have these preferences for not wanting to go on park picnic dates, ice cream dates, coffee dates, because you feel that it's low effort, bare minimum, that's your preference, yet none of y'all are going on dates. And mind you, this isn't me saying this specifically towards women, because number one, I'm gay, so I'm dating other men. You have gay men who have the same mentality that the cishet women are talking about, okay? Same mentality. And my thing is, you're right, you do not have to date somebody if they're not meeting your needs, If you don't like going on coffee dates, don't date people that go on coffee dates. And at the same time, it is odd listening to people complain about how they don't want to go on these low effort dates, yet you're not even going on any date. And I'm gonna say it. Beggars can't be choosy. Okay? Because it's really funny to me. Y'all be the main ones. Oh, I don't do that. Oh, that's beneath me. Meanwhile, nobody's even asking your ass out on dates. So who are you even talking to? Y'all need to stop letting social media control every aspect of your life. Because y'all literally are delusional at this point. Y'all literally are forgetting, like somebody said, social media has given people the illusion of choices and options that they don't really have. And it's the truth. Y'all literally sitting up here listening to women, men, people that are making 6+ figures a year, and then thinking their lived reality is your lived reality. And that's where you go wrong every time, honey. You sitting up making less than $50,000 a year. Guess what? You're going on coffee dates. Guess what? You're going to Applebee's. Okay? You don't make enough money for half the shit y'all claim that y'all want to do to begin with. Then what also don't make sense is, how are you going to be in the same low to moderate income bracket talking shit about other people? It's like the pot calling the kettle black. You're broke, getting upset that another broke person can only afford to take you to Olive Garden? Excuse me, but have you not seen the cost of living? You need at least $25 an hour in order to be eligible to have a 2-bedroom apartment in the state of Michigan. And let's be real, you need more than $25 an hour, because that's just you being able to afford rent. That doesn't include if you're able to actually, that doesn't include if you're actually able to afford your utilities, groceries, you know what I'm saying? If you got children, you know what I'm saying? It's expensive out here. So it's just mind-boggling to me listening to other people that are also working poor, working class, low to moderate income, and a lot of us that are calling ourselves middle class. You're not middle class if you have to live check to check. You're not middle class if you have to determine which bills you're going to pay because you don't have enough money for all of them to be paid. That's not middle class. That's working class, baby. I'm working class, okay? A lot of us are not making enough money to live a middle class life. And listening to a lot of us constantly get up here and complain day in and day out about what types of dates we're refusing to not go on. Meanwhile, nobody's even asking your ass out on a date. It's delusional. And it just needs to be said. This is so stupid. Why are you putting a moped in a car parking space? Just ridiculous. Anyways, I just had to say that because I'm so sick of it. It's like, you can't listen to lifestyle influencers when you don't have the same lifestyle as that influencer. Okay? And that's where a lot of y'all are continuously going wrong at. Because y'all are literally basing your life off of somebody that's making double to triple or more than what you earn in a year. Shit, if I'm making $100 an hour, you're right. I'm probably not going to focus solely on coffee dates. Because now, at $100 an hour, I make a good enough amount of money where I can't afford to take somebody on a nicer style date. But making the money that I'm making at my full-time job, guess where we're going? On a nice local cafe coffee date for the first date. Because again, I don't know you, you don't know me, we're just getting to know each other. I'm not going to be spending a bunch of money, time, and energy into somebody that I don't know. And then this isn't to say that we're never going to go on a fancier date, on a more expensive date. But that's just it. The type of dates that y'all are expecting out the door, in my opinion, are the type of dates that you take somebody when you're already in a relationship. Not somebody that you don't know shit about. You don't even know if you're going to like this person, and you're expecting them to spend thousands of dollars on you. That's crazy, in my opinion. But that's just it. If I'm not your cup of tea, don't come my way. And if you know you don't like low effort, bare minimum dates, like coffee dates, like going to the park, like getting ice cream dates, then guess what? Don't talk to us. Go talk to the people that spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on first dates. But that's just it. Y'all aren't talking to those people either. And you want to know why? You want to know why? It's going to hurt your feelings. But you're not in their tax bracket. So, of course, you're not talking to them. That's why it's hilarious. Because people typically tend to date folks that are within their tax bracket. People tend to date folks that are in their vicinity. And a lot of y'all are looking at shit on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, and trying to base your life off of that. Meanwhile, you live in places like Flint. You live in place, and I'm not saying that to knock it, because I'm a proud Flintstone, baby. 810, baby, born and raised. Flint made me. I'm not saying it to knock people, but I am saying it to say, what are you talking about? Again, it's time for y'all to read the damn room. It's like people really have become delusional based off of what they see on social media, and y'all don't see how this is detrimental to you. Y'all are never going to go on any real dates because y'all sitting up here expecting people that are making $20 and $30 an hour or less to be millionaires, and then somehow have millions of dollars set aside to just take you out on dates. Like, do you not see the shit that's going on in society right now? Like, most people are struggling to make ends meet. They don't have time to be worrying about taking your ass out on some expensive ass date. Anyways, I just had to say that. I'm about to go in here and get me a lunch and go to work. But of course, that's low effort, right? Everything's low effort for people that you don't really want to be with any damn way. And then what happens when you spend hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars on somebody for the first date just to find out that they are an asshole? They are closed-minded. They are stupid. They are ignorant. They are pompous. What happens? That's a waste of money, right? That's why I'm like, do y'all ever even listen to what the hell y'all are even saying sometimes? Like, really? I just have to say this. I've said this before, but I have to say it again. Because I'm like, tired of these damn conversations about the same shit. And then, like I said, all the people with these crazy ass preferences, y'all are never dating the people that are your preferences. Go fucking figure. Because that's just it. You're not your preference. Again, y'all are going to get enough of being superficial, surface level, and materialistic. You're going to get enough of that. And then I'm also going to say this. Y'all turning down the men, the women, the people that are showing interest in you for people that don't want shit to do with you. Make it make sense. And y'all know where I'm going with this. It ain't just because I'm intersex and trans. It's the truth. Y'all will sit up here and have all of these preferences and reasonings behind why you can't talk to the person that's showing interest and effort, just for you to turn around and get ignored, ghosted, and dogged out by your preference. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Again, you're gonna get enough of it. I'm out.